right, owning a home in the US is less affordable than it has been in 17 years. I'll explain why and give you a little bit of good news. Now, the cost of a typical home, including the mortgage payments, the property insurance, the taxes, combined for 35% of the average person's income last quarter, well above the 28% maximum considered affordable, and more than a third of US markets saw costs reach 43% of average wages, and that's largely in the Northeast and on the coast. And this is thanks to three main things. One, mortgage costs have doubled in the past 3 years, driven by the Federal Reserve raising interest rates to try and slow borrowing in an attempt to fight inflation, and that's mostly winning. Now, number two is soaring insurance costs, driven by rising climate risks across the country and general corporate profit taking. But three, record home prices, driven by limited supply. And the biggest reason for this limited supply is that owners don't have a much lower incentive to sell. Corporate owners don't really have any reason to take the losses, and with individuals, typically with high prices, you get people cashing out and downsizing, but mortgage costs are so high that it's not enticing. A record 40% of people don't even have mortgages, and 80% of people have mortgages with rates under 5% versus today's 7%. And boomers hold a lot of the real estate that they'll likely hold until they die. So there's not a lot of incentive to take lower prices from sellers. So most of America, you need an annual salary of over $75,000 to cover the major costs of the median priced home. Good news, well, we might be near the peak for mortgage rates, and real estate prices, while they're high, they're not really rising anymore quite as fast as they were in the last few years, and wages are now growing faster than the prices of homes in 75% of the country. So some good news in the possible trends. So follow for more simple breakdowns on the economy.